All right. It looks like we're live. I apologize, guys. I am late to the party by quite literally 2 hours. So I had some things going on this morning. I wanted to attend and make sure we're done. And I apologize for being late today. I will try to make that something that doesn't happen often. But I can't lie. I'm a human being just like the rest of you. Things happen, and we need to address them. I apologize. I missed out on our talking session from 11 to 11:30, and practically an hour's worth of gameplay that could have been done. I am sorry for that, and I will try to do better in the future. At least letting you know that I'm not here, or I won't be here. But without further ado, we're going to skip the bullshit session, and we're going to get right into the bullshit. Ah. 1 hour ago, I was invited, huh? It is what it is, guys. I did turn the computer on and have everything set, but I got into conversations and whatnot that I needed to be a part of. So I probably fooled a lot of people that I was on when I wasn't. I should have wrote something in Twitch and YouTube letting y'all know that I wasn't going to be here for a minute. But I kept thinking that I was just going to be right back, you know. I'll just miss the bullshit session and I'll be right to the streaming at 11:30. But it continued, and we had to go through a lot of stuff. Life planning is a big step, you know. And a lot of times that conversation cannot be done in 5 minutes. It needs to be done in the time frame it needs to be done. It's just too bad that it happened to happen right here during the streaming hours. But, that's life, man. That's what we do. We are all a part of life, and we all deal with it in our own ways. But things are good to go. We're good to go. Let's get this record button going. Let's get the chat going. Ha ha. That's what you get for camping, guy.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
See, were you the one that killed me?
I think so. If I'm the one with the stick.
Oh, the swords or the baseball bat?
I'm actually using the staff
Oh,
right now, but
I'm pretty sure you killed me. That was funny.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Yep, that was you that I killed earlier. I wasn't sure for certain.
Okay. Yeah, you were the one that killed me earlier. I totally had you.
Quit camping in the back, assholes.
I just want my freaking axe. I'll get this one, I guess. Nice shot, Barky.
Thank you. Good throwing knife. I can't even be mad about that one.
Oh, no way.
No, it's Oh No Pico.
Why do I suck at aiming? What? Oh, dang it. Oh, I got you. Scared the crap out of me. I didn't know what to do.
Whoa! Tried to execute you and it didn't execute. Just.
Oh, scared the crap out of me.
Nice shots. One eye? I don't even know how to say that. Oh, God.
Everybody's fucking camping here. What the fuck?
I know. It's scary. I don't know where anybody's going to pop out at.
Oh, he came back. He came back and got me.
Where you going, bitch?
Ooh. You're going to shoot me.
I almost got you. I almost.
Oh, no.
Ah, I couldn't get away from you.
Oh, I had 3 people shooting at me.
Oh, I don't have an axe. Damn it.
That was a headshot. Help it.
Camping, you assholes.
I wasn't camping. I was fucking spawning.
666, bro. Fuck yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Sure, bud.
Oh.
I'm gonna mess around and lose this match. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Oh, you almost left that on that one. Swung a little early on that.
Aw.
Ooh, nice shot.
Thank you. Ooh. Those close.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. No, 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 no.
Now I gotta get my axes. Oh god.
Oh, I just spawned straight in front of you.
I know. Another guy shot me though. That damn sniper. Ah. GG's guys.
Good game.
GG's. God, 35 kills.
I only had 28.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Right? Not too bad. Alright, GG's guys. If anybody cares, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. I'm only Melee though.
Oh. Yeah, good game.
Alright, guys. I just put that in there because he was talking, you know? Plus it was derelict. I didn't do too bad in my first match. I started losing my throws a little bit towards the end though. Like I was connecting a lot better at first. Then I started missing. I think it's just because I got a little cowboy with my throws. Just slinging it instead of actually putting some thought into it and making it happen. Which is a real hard thing to do, guys, because in multiplayer it's so quick to die. You know, time to kill, or how long it takes to kill you. It's pretty quick, you know. So you just kind of do have to sling it a lot of the times, but there's a fine point where you can aim. it's a small spot, you know, a little small frame. I don't know how to explain that. I'm fucking this all up, but if you do slow down just a little bit for your throw, it does benefit you a lot more. But because you know that time frame is very small, you end up just slinging it a lot, and then that becomes a habit, and then you start missing a lot. And I've noticed that a lot when I go from Warzone and Resurgence back to multiplayer. At first, I'm doing really well, kicking ass, but then I start creating that bad habit of just slinging it. And before you know it, I go into Warzone Resurgence, and sure as shit, I can't play. So, that shit's got to stop. I've got to use this time frame to do my practicing, but I also need to Whoa, buddy. Look at you spawn trapping. I got you. I saw you. We're camping, guy. Oh, this guy. This guy's a bona fide superhero camper. This fucking clown. Yeah, I get it. You're up there camping. I don't care. Move around, guy. Good God, is everybody just tucked away, little hidey holes, or what? Good God. Oh, I didn't have an axe. You'd have been toast. That's crazy. I thought I saw something, but I didn't. GG's, guys. For those that actually moved around. Man, I saw you jump down fast. I swung like there's no tomorrow and still couldn't get you. Yeah, Chad, that's the biggest problem with this map is this fucking camping. Camping the whole time. Ah, he couldn't even hear me anyway. Sounds like I didn't have that mic on. So I apologize I wasn't talking to you guys. I was keeping quiet because of that. But, yes, the camera's off again today. I apologize, but it's hot, man. Until I find a solution to that, this is probably going to be my new norm. I have a solution. It is a fan. It's a cooler that I can put into the room. It's just, it's quite loud, and I don't know how to get rid of that. I do have a pretty good mic, and if I was to put it on the XLR side of it all, it probably wouldn't absorb so much of the sound in the back. I haven't tried it yet to find out, so I'm going to do that. Should have done that yesterday, but yesterday was Easter, so by the time I got off the stream and done with my stuff, you know, it was family dinner and stuff. Man, I was so tired yesterday. We were gonna watch The Passion or The Chosen, and I just didn't want to, guys. I really didn't. I was so fucking tired and just didn't want to do shit. I didn't go to sleep till after midnight, which I was kind of baffled on. But then again, I also believe that it has some influence on some of my habits. That might be some of it. But
Oh, oh my God! You're back in my lobby. I was the Tampa the last match. Remember me?
No. Who are you?
that's kind of a weird transaction, right? I was the winner of the
You
last
were in my
match.
lobby?
Remember me?
Fucking dope, bro. I had to say. Or Vuda. Let's freaking go, guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good map right there. That's a solid pick.
This map sucks, but it's
Good
alright.
map to lay some pipe on. Get some feeds, drop some kill streaks.
We'll see.
I'm gonna drop
Let 'em
some
know
pipe
you
on
mean
you. I know
business.
you remember.
It's not a drop pipe, it's lay pipe, bucko. You should know this. I don't remember nothing. All I remember is packing you up. According to my calculations. You got lucky at the end. I had to say it. Put the fucking bow staff down, brother man.
That's gonna have to determine whether or not you can put me down.
Brother man, I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna put you down good here.
I hope so.
It's not a matter of how, it's a matter of when.
That's what they all say.
Y'all know about this movement tech. Come on, Jerry. It's not Jerry, that's Bruno McFly.
Oh, I finally
Come
died.
on, Cosby. Make some noise a little bit when you're fucking coming up on me.
No, I like being silent when I become my you know what I mean by that, right? You know. Shut up.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like coming up behind my price.
Oh,
Silent,
better
you
name.
know?
This guy's got even better name. Battle fucking snipes here. 3 kills. Step it up here. Put it in high gear.
Damn, I heard you.
Fuck.
Couldn't let me have that, Bobart. All right.
No! Damn.
That was weird.
I'm fucking schizophrenic. Nice shot, Stricken.
Thought I
Oh,
had
good
you on that
shit.
first one, but I missed. Oh, nice shot, Stricken. The fuck are you doing, Bobert? Got yourself a little bomb and camping? I wasn't trying to actually take you hostage, Bruno.
Emmett Cosby.
I was having a rough time on you.
Nice job, Cosby.
Thank you. Hey. Damn. I was out of ammo. Nelligan fucking sucks in
No
this game.
fucking shot, dude. Should have got my kill there before you killed this dick.
Well, I didn't know what you were doing, but
I know what I'm doing now, brother man. I'm picking you up here, packing you up, putting you in a spliff.
yeah,
But
you
you
got
did
me
good
once or
split.
twice. Can't deny that.
May have been a few more times than that, brother man. I killed you probably 7 times this guy.
What are you talking about, guy? I don't know how many times I've got your ass too.
Dude,
I agree. Maybe two or
3,
three times.
maybe?
Actually, probably
2 or
about 4
3?
times. I know there was about 2 right in a row.
absolutely not. No, dude. There was none in a row. Only thing that happened in a row was me fucking
What are you talking about
gunning
that
your
wasn't in a
shit.
row?
How many times?
You got me twice in a
Dude,
row.
I killed you so many freaking times. It's
Okay.
unfathomable how bad I packed you up here.
The delusion is strong in this one.
Wow, that stem is insane. Bruno, you just got actually murdered.
There's
Oh
everybody.
no! I should have died right there, whoever tried to shoot me.
Cosby!
GG's, guys.
You know about that.
You think I see?
Damn. Cosby, me and you combined had more kills than everybody else.
It's a big map for
Like,
me.
what is
Got the
that
same amount of
bullshit?
kills.
Yeah,
Equal
nah,
eliminations.
you gotta.
It's a big map, guys, for melee. It's a fun one. A lot of the times, guys. It's not that it's negative. It's not that it's not fun. It can be. It's just it's hard because you get to one side and you'll have some fights there, but they always are so coagulated. It's one side or the other. Like nobody ever fights in the middle. like ever. There's like a whole open space that nobody ever really does anything in. It's just that one side or the other. It's either by the trucks or by that other spawn every time. So because of that, it makes it kind of hard because when you do have everybody on your side, it's so coagulated that you're going to get shot for damn sure. You might take out one or two, but you're probably more than likely going to get taken out a 1-to-1 almost every time. You know, you'll take one guy out and you'll get shot immediately after you get done doing it. That'll happen about 2 or 3 times in an engagement, and then before you know it, you'll be running onto the other side trying to get them guys every time. So either you're on the side that's coagulated all the time and getting shot for certain, or else you're being spawned on the opposite end of where everybody's at and you're having to go run and find them. By the time you get there, somebody has sniped you or some shit like that. It happens all the fucking time. It is what it is. Damn it, dude. They don't want Hacienda because they like the sniping shit. Babylon, man. But it's whatever. Maybe I'll do some... I don't want to play Hacienda. I really don't. Sorry, guys. I just don't want to play it. It's such a fucking... It's a big map. I want to try to get something a little bit more... I mean, I'd rather have Fukuda than that one. Just because... I mean, don't get me wrong. It's got its allure. But the biggest thing I like about it is the fact that I know there's always somebody standing behind that truck, or there's always somebody in that big area in the back that you spawn at on one side or the other, or down the middle. And they're always sniping. So because of that, it gives me somebody to throw my axes at and practice my long distance throws. So it's great for that. It's not great for winning. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of a weirdo. Sometimes I just need to sneeze. And so I'll cough like a bunch before I sneeze. And that's what happened. It just kind of caught me off guard. I was trying to hurry up and turn my mic off. Couldn't get there. But, yeah, Hacienda is good for that. Lowtown is, I like to stay on one side, and that's the side with the dock, right? The side that's, I don't know how to explain it. There's a side where it's got that landing up at the top where you can, no, that's not even what, it's on the side where the boat's at, upside down. That side I like to be on. Ah, we got our Babylon, didn't we? Too bad we didn't have Numbnuts and Numbnuts. Well, the one was pretty cool. He was alright. The other guy, who's like, I killed you so many times. It's like 7 times. You know what? He probably did. I don't know. Maybe he did. I know there was one time where I don't think he understood what I was saying, but there was one time where he killed me back to back. And that's what I was trying to tell him. And he's like, you didn't kill me back to back. I wasn't talking about me, guy. You know?
Neutralize all threats.
Yeah, he watched me. Who was that? Where was he shooting from? Because I couldn't see anybody. Bullshit. Good God, the camping is strong on this one.
Hostile scout bolts in your AO.
Nice shots, Reckless.
What the fuck's going on out there? Tighten up and show some spine. Good God. I know I missed the first one, but I did not miss the second one. GG's, guys.
GG's, GG's. What a play of the game.
Right. Alright, chat. It's alright. I love that map. I do. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Matter of fact, that Derelict, I kind of feel like I do better on that map than I even do on Derelict. It's more my style, I think, but also it's a little annoying when you get guys that just want to camp. I want I want a strong lobby, where everybody just beats the shit out of each other. I like competition, but at the same time, I'm really tired of dealing with the incompetency of this game. I really am, guys. Like, if you are a dad, like that bulk dad, more than likely you're just playing the game to play the game for fun, and that's great. So if you're in a position where you're having to camp because you don't know how to play better, that's fine, no problem. Not a single issue with any of that. But it's becoming a norm across the board, and it's not just a noob problem. It's like an entire gameplay player problem, right? And what I mean by that is, yeah, when you're a noob, you want to hide because you're kind of learning the steps here. But then the game caters to that, and they say, okay, well, you haven't won a match in a while, so we're going to give you some wins. Well, if you enforce a person, if you give somebody an ability to win doing the most toxic way, or winning in a way that doesn't benefit them, but it does, they're going to stick with it. If they think camping increases their KD and they can see their KD is 3 every time, while everybody else's is 1 or 2, then you're going to feel good about yourself and you're going to stay with that method because it's working, right? But you're never going to get better at the game because you're quite literally getting rewarded for shitty gameplay. So, as for the dads that haven't played in a while, that just want to be casual, then yeah. But it's an issue whether you like it or not. Jesus Christ, they put that guy right in front of me. We got a guy up here. And I could not execute. That guy goes to the same spot. Nice throw, Wolf. I don't know why my first one didn't register. But nice throw. Well, Chad, we got one execution so far in this match. And we don't have a register for some reason. What is going on, chat? Missed him. Nice shot, Supreme. I don't know either, chat. That was well placed. And I killed myself. Give me back my damn freaking... Tomahawk. Okay, that one, there we go. Now I got them both. Nice shot, Supreme. Nice shot, Supreme. I don't have any more experts. Ah, I missed them both. Nice shots, Poppy. Nice shots. Whoa, that was crazy. Missed the axe and the swing. GG's, guys. Alright. GG's. Thanks for catching my tomahawks. Alright, chat. Well, we won in Nuketown. You know how much I hate that fucking map for Melee. Not because it's a hard map to Melee in, but because it's a hard map to Melee. You got two sides, everybody spawns. I swear to God, they just stick with that side. You know, they just stick with spawn trapping. I try to hold a house. Don't get me wrong. So when they come out of the spawn and they're running in, I try to get them too. But I got fucking knives, guy. You know, I don't get to sit there and ADS my shot. So as soon as you spawn, I just fucking fire on you. You know what I'm saying? And then go behind the wall for a second so I can stop the visual, and then hurry up, pop around the wall, and there you are, just spawning back. You know, I don't get that opportunity. I mean, even if I did, I gotta throw that axe. You know, it's not an easy throw. I might get the next one, but I got to go back into that spot and gather up my tomahawks. So it's not what it always sounds like it is. It certainly is not as graceful and as beautiful as it should be, based on it being a small map with 3 lanes and perfect fucking abilities to hide behind shit, and actually having not be a fucking rocket scientist to figure out where people are at. You know, it's not a complicated map. It's very easy to remember all the parts and particles of it all, you know, and where you want to sit at and where you want to be at. It's pretty simple. If I was to attack somebody inside the house, I usually have 2 to 3 reasons for why I can get shot from a blind spot. Some of these maps, there is no such thing as a spot that you can sit at and not get shot from 15 different spots. You know, it's so coagulated and so confusing in most of the fucking maps. You think that just the fucking
Eliminate the enemy. Take them out.
I couldn't throw it. Dude, I think I killed that same guy. Dude, I'm sorry I killed you 3 times in a row like that with that axe. They just kept spawning you right in front of me. Watch that corner. Oh my god, dude, I bounced that off of him. GG's. I don't know what to say about that one, to be honest with you. It's an alright match. I haven't seen camping like that one dude on that top, like, I don't think ever. How the fuck did he lock that down? I can't even hate him on that. I mean, he had a lot of bombs laid everywhere, right? A lot of them. A lot of snipers from different positions that just want to stay where they're at. But I gotta give him respect. He locked down that whole fucking top. Now, it's still kind of in a sense camping when you place bombs on every entrance to it and you just sit there and go back and forth from one side to another, wherever the guys are at, just shoot them from a distance. It is in a sense, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you lock that whole fucking thing down, you locked it down. I mean, the bombs that you place them close together for a reason. And what's that reason? So when one blows up, the other one blows up and takes you out. It makes that last fucking kill out. Sometimes you can get through some of those bombs without getting blown up on the first one, so the second one's there to make sure. But they're always close enough together that if you fucking throw your axe at one of them, it blows the other one up. I can come up those stairs. I just got to be methodical about it, you know? So for you to lock it down, doesn't necessarily mean you locked it down. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are, oh, fuck you if you want Scud. Who picked that? Oh, fuck out of here. I'm not doing it. So, like, I get it. And it's not really camping if you lock down a high-profile area like that. But it is kind of weak, you know? I mean, it's smart. Because nobody can come up either one of them stairs without you hearing the blow-ups. But on the other end of it all, you got to put all that work in to take that over and put them down. And for me, it's weird, right? I don't know. I can't disrespect it, though. I have to respect it, because he did lock down that whole top. And he ended up winning, too, so it is what it is, but not the way I play. I'll lock down a whole house, but it ain't with a bunch of bombs laying around. I did that before with them when they first came out with those, what are they called? I know what I'm talking about. I just can't think today. The blast traps. You know, but I was also using the gun at that time. You know, that's because when Black Ops 6 first came back, I started off with the melee and got so frustrated and pissed off, I was going to shut down everything. As a matter of fact, I did shut down the streaming. I shut down the content. I shut down a lot of shit for a while. And that was just because it was a new game. The melee was going to fucking go off the charts because of the movement and shit. The Omni movement. But then they made a melee fucking possible. Impossible. So I got so mad I just went to guns. And I haven't used grenades, landmines, blast traps, or any of that type of shit for years. For a long time. So because of that, I felt like, well, let's fucking run them. I did. I'd hold down a whole house. And as soon as somebody tried to come into the fucking house, I would take them out. I would just kind of run the whole side. In a sense, spawn trapping them because they can never pass the house. You know, they were always back on the one side. You do that good enough, the rest of your team kind of starts showing up on that side because they have no way to kill anybody on the regular part of the map. And so they would just kind of show up.
Hear me?
Oh, hold on. Let me get this mic switched over. Somebody just joined. What up? So what are we doing? What do you guys want to play?
I'm down for whatever. I don't know if you guys were just doing ranks or not. I was just fucking around on multiplayer. I'm just doing some camo grinding. So
yeah.
I'm down for.
All right. We can do something. Let me figure this out. I didn't expect anybody. I was sitting there talking to my chat, and all of a sudden somebody popped up. I was like, what the hell? You want to do some search and destroy? I'll do some. We'll just randomize it. wonder if that's the reason.
What's that?
I was talking to myself. I was trying to figure out why it wouldn't let me go into a match with all 15, but that's because the free-for-all was on there.
Hmm.
I'll be right back. I'm going to talk to my chat for a second.
Yeah, they're good.
All right. Looks like the dynamic has changed for the day. I'm going to run this probably for the next half hour. I'll play with these guys and check it out, do our thing, see what modes we get put into to play. But, yeah, I'll probably run this for about a half hour. And then at 3 o'clock, I got to get ready to go to work. God dang. All right. I thought we were about to get Scud. What are we playing? Multiplayer? Oh, it doesn't even... Team deathmatch. Oh, man. I'm kind of tired today, guys. I'm like that every fucking day. It's probably because I'm old and I go to bed late and I wake up early. Got a million things to do. Speaking of which, I need to check out my store and see what's going on. This guy was supposed to be putting the Facebook Pixel and some other things into it today. Or he should have been doing that yesterday. I haven't really talked to him. Hopefully he gets this shit squared through. Well, maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But it's been a weird couple days. Not a whole lot of people have showed up to the stream. I'm not sure why.
Gun Tony's now. Let's do the model.
CIA, you're cleared hot. Work your frag list. Gain the advantage now. Hold.
Oh, I thought he went all the way through, guys. I thought he went all the way through. Kind of just running through these guys right now. Whew. I don't think they like the guy with the stick. What do you guys think? What do you think, chat? Think they're liking me? I can't find nobody now, chat. And I don't have both my axes, so I screwed that all up. Oh, I missed that one. What?
Fucking knife.
I think they're mad at me because I'm smoking with my staff. I do not know, chat, what the hell happened right there. That guy hasn't left that spot the whole match. Why didn't it show me your name? Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. Gun jammed.
Well, I went from the top to the bottom real quick, didn't I, chat? Top to the bottom. I just couldn't find nobody, man. For a minute there, like everybody just kind of spread themselves out and I couldn't do shit. You know? It is what it is, but it kind of sucks because you do real well in the beginning and everything's going good. You think you're going to be able to fucking keep it solid and then fucking they take it, man. I can't get nobody to die because I can't find nobody. But it is whatever, you know. It is whatever. There's a lot of reasons why I usually play solo, chat. And one of the biggest reasons is disappointment to the other side for the people that are actually part of my team. And the fact that it's harder, you know, like to be on the top or whatever you want to call it, because there's a lot of fucking shit that goes down. A lot of shit, you know, and if you got good players on your team, man, you're going to be smoking and shooting like left and right by the time you get there. It's a chore. But playing with others is not a bad thing. It's just one of those things where it's like, fuck. This isn't what I do. But we're going to run one more match and then I'm probably going to get done with all this shit. Because I got to get ready for work. I was going to play till 3. I was going to go into Warzone a little bit, but I guess we'll have to make that for a different day. Nobody wants to play Babylon. I don't blame them. I played it 3 fucking times today. Well, this would be the 3rd time. But it's just a weird day. It's been a weird couple days, honestly, with the streaming. Not a whole lot of people have shown up, and I've usually get at least 1 or 2, right? But lately it hasn't been any. What are we playing? Search and destroy. All right, this will be the last match. I'm gonna tell these guys that. This is gonna probably be my last match, then I gotta get off and get to work, guys.
All right.
But yeah, like I don't know. What I need to do is get a team together of knifers, so we can go into Warzone and have that kind of content, you know. A whole team of knifers playing in Warzone. It's been done before. I'm not just sure of it. I'm a positive of it. Literally watched the video myself, but it could be my thing, you know. Get a team together and put it all together and try it out.
We have
Yeah,
a
we're playing
See
search.
it through.
And there I got shot. I was playing conservative, trying to figure out where everybody's going, giving them a chance to take out the other team, but I just watched him get smacked up. Child support.
I fucking
I have
hate
a-
search and just regular multiplayer. Look at them. I like it in ranked, but
No time for motion.
Right. I like search just for the ninja diffuses, but it's not my favorite mode either.
yeah, just when it's on regular just multiplayer, not a fan.
Right.
Like there was a guy just hiding in a corner with the fucking melee. Like that's how you're gonna play the fucking game? Really?
Yeah, I saw. I watched you
Just
get
go-
taken.
Just wait for somebody to run by you and fucking stab them like you're a fucking coward.
You know what Langley expects. Get it done.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go A.
Oh, I just got smoked.
Oh shit! Fuck! I don't even.
Holy shit, chat. He had a glimmer of me for like half of a fucking second. And he shot the shit right out of me. Let's see who's on the other team, actually.
We
We're
got
running
one
out
guy
of players.
AFK.
Hulk smash.
Uh-huh.
Take it on the chin.
Man, we run out of players on this side, huh?
Yeah.
Search and destroy.
All right.
Protect the objectives.
Well, I died again. I'm 0-3. I haven't killed a single person yet.
Not your best work.
I don't even know where you got shot from, Tid, but I was watching you go through that team. I think that was that same guy you were first chasing. Alright, I gotta pick it up.
Use of deadly force is approved.
like I was being a little greedy on that.
Failures not
I don't know how I missed both those, but sorry, guys.
No worries, man.
I don't know what to tell you, Chevy. I'm sorry.
work quick and clean. No witnesses. Hostile care package inbound. Net call. Napalm strike inbound. No time for moping.
We are getting our ass kicked. At least I am, for sure.
Search and destroy.
Just gonna grab that thing and plant it
Remind the fugitives that actions have consequences.
right on it.
Gun down.
Somebody grenaded me.
We're setting up the bomb.
Yeah, please break it. Yep.
Oh shit. GG's, we got our ass kicked. Oh. 2-6. Wow. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. I gotta get to work.
Yeah, I'll be back on a little bit later. Then everybody. That's what it's I'll send you a.
Sweet.
Take care,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, I'll accept that for sure. Oops. There we go. And he's out, right? All right, Tim. I'm gonna jump out too. I'll be back on tomorrow. Should be about 11 o'clock to 2, roughly. Today was a little longer because I go to work in later, but it's good playing with you again. Thanks for keeping the melee up. You're kicking my ass actually on that match for sure. I watched you smoke everybody. But all right, man. We'll see you. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off. Sorry, it was a little late coming in and checking in and doing my thing, but like I said, life got in the way, got me off a little guard too. So I wasn't expecting it, but next time something like that happens, I will let you guys know what's going on. I will post some kind of a message in some way, shape, or form. I don't know how to do that on Twitch yet, but I can definitely do that on YouTube. I'm sure I can figure it out. Or maybe I can just throw in a real short video or whatever, something to say, hey, I'll be on at this time, or I won't be on it all today. I'm actually trying to figure out what I want to do to have a day off, because I know that I'm tapped for time And a lot of times, I do this right before I go to work, and then I'm at work, and then I sleep, and then I wake up and do the same thing, rinse and repeat kind of shit. But I got to give myself a little time off, Got to do something that it gives me more of a chance to be able to hang out with my family and do some things and not be so fucking busy. But I've got to do that too, because once this guy gets done with this store, I'm changing a lot of the items, adding a lot of shit. I'm actually utilizing the money that I've spent with products, because I bought the products where I can put out 1,000 products plus in my store, and I think I have like 500. I mean, when I say products, I'm not talking about 500 different ones. I'm talking about quite a bit of products, but a lot of them have variants, different colors and sizes and whatnot. Those consist and count as products. So I don't have that filled up. I need to tap myself out completely and put as many things as I possibly can in there, And I just haven't done that yet, because I'm just kind of waiting for him to get done with his works. And once he gets done with his shit, then I'll jump in there and add a lot more. You know what I'm saying? And once I do that, that's going to take a lot of my time. So I need to open up some time for my family. I also need to open up some time for me to be able to do that, because I'm kind of tapped out right now. And the frustrations in which I'm going through, that does resonate, with my family and everybody else, because they can see that I'm tapped out. I might have good vibes when I'm in this game with you guys, but being broke and dealing with what we've had to deal with for a while now is kind of... And then with the new presidency, we have the tariff shit, so that kind of changed up everything that I was wanting to do with the store. So that's got to all change. I'm just tapped out and frustrated, because I put a lot of work into this shit and it kind of got messed up. But we're like everybody else in this country. We're broke. We're trying our best to get back on our feet, and hopefully with this presidency some things change to where we can. I hope that for every presidency, whether it be Democrat or Republican, makes no never mind to me. Just give us an opportunity to thrive and live, and do something about the separation between rich and poor. That's all I give a fuck about. There's no businesses opening up anymore because we can't. It's so hard to open up a business nowadays because you're tapped out, So because we don't have any businesses that are opening up for the middle class, and the middle class is exponentially shrinking, and you're finding more rich or more poor as options, it's been a struggle. I remember growing up in the 80s and 90s where my mom didn't have to work, but she did. She was a lunch lady, but we made it, and we weren't poor or broke. And we did cut corners in a lot of different ways. Like sometimes we put oatmeal in the hamburger to make the hamburger last longer, But I mean, every era and every time, you're going to have rough times. It doesn't matter if you're making $15 an hour or you're making $30 an hour. You're still going to have rough times. And as for the most of Americans nowadays, we're having a lot more rough times than we're having not. And we're having to use every dollar that we make in order to pay our bills, and there's not a whole lot left over for savings or new adventures. And it's eating at me for one, and it's eating at my family for another. And the more you do the things that you're doing and the less results you get, it starts to become a real frustrating situation. I put a lot of work into that store, and then the tariffs came about. Do I agree with the tariffs? Kind of, yeah. Because I do know that a lot of businesses leaving this country was a big issue for this country. And it's gotten to a position now that if you want to open up a business, you better have a whole fuckload of money. And don't open it here in America, because it's just not going to work out. But maybe with this administration and with the plans set in foot, and hopefully they know more than I do about what the tariffs are going to do. And I can't listen to some blue-haired idiot that wants to yell at me and tell me about what the future holds. I don't know what the future holds, and neither do you. I hope that what the plan is right now works, just like I hope that the plan of what Biden had worked. But after said and done, everything that Biden did, in my opinion, was shit and ruined a lot of shit. But I also know that it's not his fault completely for why the economy the way it is the way it is. You know, I know that. It's been a long time coming, and America has been depreciating their workers and their small business owners for a long fucking time. And the separation between rich and poor has grown so much to the fact that something needed to be done, and we're gonna take a dip. You know, it's gonna hurt a lot. If this thing works, like I hope it does, it's gonna hurt until it does. I'm willing to go through it because I see the long-term picture. I'm not gonna fight tooth and nail like some of these people against who we have in for president, but if I don't agree with your policy, because, like, for instance, I don't agree that men should be in women's locker rooms at all, for any reason, no matter what it is. And if you're going to try to make it to where kids are having to deal with that, then yeah, I'm gonna voice my opinion. That is not happening right now. And right now, during this presidency, that went away. So I'm grateful for that, because that's stupid, in my opinion. Stupid, and it's tormenting to our children to make them believe that. And I've literally watched women with their toddler daughters or toddler boys, sons, and they're grooming them to be female. They're dressing them up as female. That fucking toddler, they can barely crawl onto their belly yet. They're still laying on their back, and you've got them dressed up like a little girl, talking about how he's a transvestite or a tranny or whatever. Transgender, sorry. I think I just used the two wrong terms right off the bat, and I didn't mean that. But yeah, transgender. The kid doesn't know. You just fuck that kid up for life. It's crazy what people will do to be part of the norm. It's just absolutely insane. So hopefully this shit works. Hopefully we don't feel what we have done to this country over the course of the last 30, 40 years. Hopefully we don't feel it too much, you know, but it needs to be felt. It needs to be done and dealt with. We need to get businesses back in this country, you know. I'd rather pay the guy down the street like it used to be, man. Like it used to be. I'd rather pay the guy down the street $5 for a gallon of milk than pay China 20 or pay China 2, you know. And that's just an example. It's a poor one because we don't get our milk from China, but you know what I'm saying, right? I'd rather the guy down the street get the money because I know that money that I'm giving to him goes right back into the same said community to which I've put it in, you know. And so I don't want to see the money that I am giving the guy down the street to go to China. That means that money's not here no more. That means it's over there. They're prospering, we're not. And companies will continue to leave when the money keeps going to other countries. Why wouldn't they? I mean, if you own the business and you're in the business to make money, but every time you make money, it goes to somebody else across the way, then by all means, you're going to go across the way too. And that's just kind of been the mentality this country's been running on for a while, and I'm for one, I'm sick of it. I remember when I opened up Pico Sports. Sorry. Was that cough to sneeze again? But yeah, I remember when I opened Pico Sports up. It wasn't all that easy of a thing, and I had a lot of lucky shit that popped my way. That helped me out to make that business grow, but that shit, if I would have had that same lucky things come my way as they did back when I started that business in 2009, if it would have been the same thing here at this time frame, or let's say last year, it wouldn't have made a difference. I lucked out finding some of the items that I found that started practically Pico Sports, and if it wasn't for finding those things, I probably wouldn't have had a business, because it exponentially separated me from the rest of my peers that were doing the same thing as I was doing. So because of that, I know this country is depreciated a lot, and if any one of those things would have came my way last year, it wouldn't have worked. And it should, you know? Our American dream is dying, guys. It's dying. And if this administration does what it says it's going to do, and it does what we voted him in for, then we should be in a better foot here the next 10 years. I'm going to be 53 years old when that happens, right? So I'm on the twilight of my lifetime. And I probably won't reap the benefits like Joe Schmo down the street will. Because I'll be old enough to where it won't really influence me. But I still believe that's the direction that we need to go. Whether I reap the benefits or not, I would like to know that my children have that opportunity to be able to open up a business and actually apply the American dream. Because the American dream is that. It's waking up in the morning, going to a job, getting enough money to open up your own business. And that's what every single American has always wanted to do. They all want to be able to have their own lifestyle and be able to create that lifestyle as they will. If they want to sell sex toys or they want to sell condoms, makes no never mind to me. If that's what they want to sell, then go for it. You know? I mean, it doesn't make a difference what you choose to sell, but the opportunity to be able to do it is what the dream has been about, and that's the thing that we've watched fall away from this country. And so I'm hoping, I'm not saying that this administration is right, but if what they're doing ends up being exactly what they say it's going to be, then they are right, and I'm down for that. You can hate me, like me, makes no never mind to me. The fact that everybody complains that MAGA, okay, is an offensive term. But if you break it down, what does it say? Make America great again. I don't care if it's a Democrat. I don't care if it's a dog. I don't care if it's a fucking Republican or anybody. I don't care. I just want that to become the reality. And that's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking to defend Trump. I'm looking to defend the idea. And the idea sounds great to me. And if his plan is to do it this way, I'm gonna try it. But we're broke, man. All of us, including myself. And we're trying to find avenues to make money. And we all have the same 24 hours. So I'm tapped out on time. I am. I am tapped out. And because I'm tapped out, it is resonating with my family. They see my frustrations. They see that I'm not happy all the time. They see that I wake up and literally have to tape my eyes open just to stay awake enough to be able to get myself ready enough to come in here and be entertaining enough for you guys. And also, you know, I've got to force myself to not flip out on the dude that's working in my store because I'm not seeing a bunch of sales yet. You know? I'm scared. I'm worried. I'm frustrated. I'm tapped out. I'm stressed. And I'm no different than anybody else. I'm probably no different than you are. So, I don't know, guys. I need to find some time off. Away from the world. Away from this game specifically. I think a little bit. So I'm trying to figure out how to give myself that. Do I take a day off? Do I take 2 days off and just make it a 5-day stream? I'm thinking that might be the better approach, you know? I know that on my days off, and now I only get 1 day off a week, so it's kind of more stress is added, more time allotted to a purpose, but at least that time is allotted towards the right direction, because at least when I have 6 days of work at my job, I get paid. Whereas if I didn't have 6 days worth of work at my job and I had 6 days worth of being at home, my store's not making money, I'm not capturing viewers, so what am I gaining from all that? You know? So I think it's time to look at the bigger picture. And I know the algorithm works for YouTube and not so much for us. So for the last couple of days, I've been talking to myself for sure. And very few people, even my own friends, are attending any of my chats, any of my streams. And so, is working 7 days a week on this working out? I don't know. Is it if I show up at 1 o'clock versus 11 o'clock going to penalize me? I don't know. But what I do know is something's got to be more consistent and change for consistency. And right now, it's not very consistent. We're trying to do it every single day and also giving time to everybody else and to other ideas and other avenues. And the only thing that's being consistent is the stress level. The stress level of watching so many things fall down that you're trying to actually build up. And the things that you're building up aren't working out the way that you want or intend them to. So, I don't know what to say, guys, but some things are going to have to change, and I do want to keep this stream going. It's a great advertising platform for my store, for one, but it's also something that gets me away from the regular world and lets me meet new people and experience new things and kind of show off my craft, because knifing is a craft for me, and I do believe that it's something that I enjoy very much, that is a part of me that I would like to keep. Although at 43 years old, playing a video game always resonates in the back of my mind that I'm not doing the right thing. I don't know how that's going to influence my streams from this point on. Having said that, it's kind of like the Aaron Rodgers topic about if you want to play, he doesn't know if he wants to play football. Well, if you're the team that's going to pick him up, do you really want him on your team if he doesn't even know if he wants to play? Is it going to be to his top performance? Well, I don't know if I'm going to give you my top performance, guys, but I'll do the best I can to try to provide it. But what I do believe is happening at this point in juncture in my life is I am tapped out with a bunch of failure concepts that I'm trying to make work and don't have the time to do so. So something's got to give, because in order for me to increase my sales in my store, I've got to be more into my store than I am into the game. But trying to get up in the early in the morning, try to get ready for this, I just don't have enough time. And I don't have enough sleep. You know? And the older I get, the less brain you get to keep. More of that deteriorates as you go along. So it's kind of the tool that you need. So I've got to take care of that tool. You know? It's already lost a lot of its umph. And I've got to take care of it. And I've got to make sure that it's working correctly. Because if it's not, it's going to resonate. It's going to trickle down. The family's going to see the frustrations. They're going to see the unhappiness. And before you know it, I'm going to be lost. I'll be lost to who I am and what I enjoy and what I don't. And the more that I do that, the less things are going to make me happy and more problems are going to happen in the home and at work and shit like that. You know? I'm a complete idiot genius. I see the things coming, I don't know how to fix them. So, sorry about that spill today, guys. Guess you guys get the chat at the end of the gameplay instead of the beginning, but it is what it is. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 o'clock or 11:30, depending on what you want to hang out with. Come at 11, from 11 to 11:30. We'll be talking just like we are right now. And from 11:30 to 2, I'm going to be pumping out knifing content. For right now, that's 7 days a week. But soon, it's going to probably turn to 6, more than likely 5. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I really do feel like I need to pull back on my time on this a little bit. I just don't know how to do that without getting penalized. And I don't know what penalizes you. I don't have a cheat sheet to say, if I did this, I'm not going to be able to have this the next day. And I'm just trying to prevent that. But I did hear that it doesn't make a difference how many times you post, as long as you post. And it doesn't make a difference in how many videos you create during the week, as long as you make them and it's according to your schedule. If that's true, I can just rewrite the schedule for 5 days a week and stick with that. But it's 7 days a week is stopping me from making content and putting it on there that's not streaming, right? It's also preventing me from being able to go into my store and take care of some of the shit I need to take care of, and using the excuse that, well, he's in there right now doing his thing, so when he gets done, I'll get in there. Well, fuck, you know? He'll never be able to get done with his thing as long as I keep on needing more information and more stuff to be done. And so I don't know if I'm hiding behind him being in my store, because I just don't have the time to go into it now. I don't want to take away from anything, but sooner or later I got to bite the bullet and realize, hey, you got to make time, guy. And it's coming to that end. I think it's coming to the head right now, because he's getting close to being done with what he's got to do. And I'm going to have to accept that it is time for me to change up what I am doing. And so I will, and it's coming to a head. So more than likely, expect it to go to 5 days, so I can have at least one day to create some content and pump it out, and another day to be able to attend to the store and my family, you know. My family is the most important, so I really need to make sure that I don't lose that. Try to pursue ideas that are supposed to be meant to help that, you know. But it is what it is, guys. I will see you tomorrow, 11 or 11:30 to 2. I love you all, and I appreciate you. And if you came to my stream today, I really, really do appreciate that. Throw me a follow, throw me a like, throw me a fuck you for all I care. Just let me know that you showed up, and I appreciate you. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow.